Why do filmmakers keep remaking cinematic staples of film? To be exact, films in the horror genre. The main reason we have tons of remakes or sequels in the horror genre is because of technology. But what is the horror genre? The horror genre is something really scary in my experience, content that does not set well, but is entertaining. I quote a definition. Horror films are unsettling films designed to frighten and panic, cause dread and alarm, and to invoke our hidden worst fears. I definitely get this exact feeling when watching horror movies and shows. I mean, look at these guys. Oh, especially this guy. Let's move on quickly. Horror genre became a genre starting with the early vampire and other monster films. One of them is the infamous film Nosferatu, A Symphony of Horror 1922. The horror genre grew bigger when the era of Von Loon came along. Loon was a limited director/producer for RK Studios at the time of 1940s. He was set with B-film productions limitations, meaning he had low budget, no A-list actors, and restrictions on how long should the film be. Loon did not let that stop him. The obstacles in his way helped him get creative and resulted in a change on how the horror genre was. What I mean by this is, instead of the audience just seeing bad stuff happening, he developed the audience relation and attachment to the character. Between the horror films to the Loon era, this is what the horror genre was. Back to technology and horror film. From the source, an article by Ryan Lazardi compares old and new slasher subgenre horror film. I quote, "In this particular brand of horror remake, the trend is to increase the gore and stylize the production. This statement regards to how we improve our skills with new technological advances for production. For example, makeup artists have new tools and opportunities to create new costumes and other effects." I like to mention another source, Nick Griffin's article, about how someone can provide a more in-depth version of a film. Nick mentions a director is able to add a significant new take on a film through story growth or new technology. This quote elaborates how our advances provide more freedom of speech and creativity because of technology. Let's take a look at two different Dracula scenes that is the exact same concept but different because they aired in two different time periods. On the left is Dracula 1931 by Todd Browning and Carl Freund.
I am Dracula.
Oh, it's really good to see you. I don't know what happened to the driver and my luggage and with all this, I thought I was in the wrong place.
I bid you welcome.
And on the right is Dracula 1922 by this person.
Welcome to my home. Enter freely of your own will and leave some of the happiness you bring.
Count Dracula.
I am Dracula. And I bid you welcome, Mr. Harcourt, to my house. Come in.
Now let's compare the two scenes. First, obviously the right scene is in color as 1 point for technology. Then we have sound. If you notice, within the left scene, anytime you hear a sound effect or dialogue, it is only heard by itself. You do not hear any sound overlap each other. This is because sound editing at the time was not advanced. 2 points for technology. Next, the better shot angles we have within the right scene. Besides better cameras, cinematographers have improved tools to reach these angles, like safety mechanics on dollies or cranes to lift the camera. Another point for technology. This is how technology improved two of the same scenes. And now the winner is technology! Overall, technology benefited the horror genre with better techniques, more opportunities to improve the storytelling, and just more blood. Now just imagine what will the future horror genre will produce. Thank you for watching. I am Raymond Ahmad-Khan.